Hi, how are you? It's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we slayed some trolls for some Squall Splitter Tusks. And we also got invited to a dungeon group, but it didn't work out. So it's too bad.
What's up?
Today we are going to do a quest called Venture Company Mining. The Venture Company has a string of operations through Stranglethorn, which keeps hardworking goblins like me from making honest gold. Please, you must help me. The Venture Company is mining near the Crystal Vein mine to the north. They can't get into the mine because of all the basilisks, but they're still trying to dig up singing crystals from the surrounding hills. Take the crystals from them and show them they don't have the run of the jungle. And bring me those crystals as proof.
Right back.
Alright, so we're back to farming some crystals again. We will queue up for another dungeon. I kind of just roll the dice with this and hope that we get it when we're almost done the quest. And that didn't really work out too well for us last time, which was too bad because people didn't want to wait, and that's fair. If they don't want to wait, then you can just remove me from the group. I don't mind. Clearly, we have a lot of people looking for dungeon groups here. That's crazy. So maybe we'll get into one. That would be pretty cool. All right, let's mount up. And then we are going to head to where these basilisks are. Maybe we'll get invited to a group. I hope we don't get invited to one too early. But I would like to do one of these dungeons. Looks like there's a lot of people in my level range that are looking for a group. That's one great thing about Faralina. So there's just so many horde here now that it's pretty easy to find dungeon groups. So you don't really have to worry about it. It's one plus to being on a server that is horde dominated. But yeah, there's been a lot of talk going around about his Lost Ark pay to win. And I think it really depends on how you define winning. Like, if you consider winning being able to progress faster than others, then for sure, it's pay to win. But there is no, like, gear you can only get through paying for money, so that gives you, like, a competitive edge over other players. There's nothing like that, so it's not, like extreme pay to win, but it's pay to progress faster. So if you consider that pay to win, then yeah, it's pay to win. If you don't, and you look at pay to win more literally, then it's not pay to win. And I got that from Cone Carnage. Kind of agree with his take on the situation. I recommend, if you're playing Lost Ark, or if you're interested in the subject, check out his video on if Lost Ark is pay to win. I kind of agreed with him on it. Because there's so many MMOs these days, you can actually pay to progress, but it's against the rules. Like in WoW, you can do it. They currently, I think they're trying to remove, what is it? It's like, I guess, services? Like carry services? Where players buy tokens and then use those WoW tokens to get carried in, you know, say Mythic Plus and other, like, Mythic raids and stuff like that. Which is good that they're trying to get rid of that. Because that is I guess you could call it a pay-to-win mechanic, because you are, you know, people are paying to help them progress through the game faster at that point. It's just hard to avoid pay-to-win, man. Players always find a way to get real life money into MMOs, even if, you know, even if there's like rules that try to stop it. Which is kind of unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. And the funny thing is, WoW asks you to pay a subscription. And players are still able to pay to win in the game. And I think it's interesting that Lost Ark is at least free to play, but yeah, it has I guess the pay to progress element to it. But I don't know. I'm way too chill to even care. Like, to be honest, like the way I'm playing Lost Ark, like, it'll probably take me over a month to hit max level. We'll see. And we'll just see what happens with the game. I hope it's not like New World where, you know, while I'm leveling up, the game is slowly, you know, losing its player base. Because that has been the case for my New World experience. I've just been leveling up and the game's just had a plethora of bad news. And it's gone down quite a bit. I was looking at the population today, and around like, I don't know, 6 p.m. Eastern, there was, I believe, 32,000 players playing New World on Steam. Which I think is somewhat interesting. Because it used to, I think its peak was like over 900,000. Might have some trouble here. Hope we don't die. Might just bubble and run away. Maybe we can beat these guys. Oh, we're in trouble. Can we bubble? There we go. I forgot to set my keybinds, which is rough. Hopefully we can get away here. I can use a health pot if things get scary. Alright, so we got one bandage. Just click on that. We're going to be doing a little bit of clicking today, which is fine. Make sure I set that up for next episode, hopefully. Kind of forgot. But we do have character-specific keybinds now. Oh my gosh, dude. Got another tiger here. I think we got a little bit of health. And I'm having a tough time finding these basilisks. They're kind of in like a little like nook. So I gotta find out where they are. But yeah, pay to win has been like a serious argument the last couple of days because of Lost Ark. And I think it's really because just North American players aren't used to like free-to-play MMOs that have a I would call it pay-to-progress aspects to the game. There's no way they're there. Basilisks. Let's make sure we buff up here. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna be fighting this panther. There's a basilisk right there. I wonder if they dropped the thing that we're looking for. So we'll give it a try. It's a thrash-tailed basilisk. These are pretty high level. We're doing just fine. Got nothing off of that one. The way I look at it is if you're just chilling, playing a game, then the pay to win doesn't really affect you that hard. Like, it does affect you because when you get to end game, the requirements to like get into parties and groups is like very high, and the economy's probably a little messed up due to people, you know, throwing in real life money into the economy. But I don't know, there's nothing you can do about it. You just deal with it. So that's why I just enjoy the leveling process and the story. And then, you know what? I just cross my fingers and hope that the end game's good. Can you heal? No, sorry. No, TPS. And we're not even close to the dungeon. And you know what, guys? I am going to, if I'm not close to, I'm going to do this now because I kind of actually felt bad about what happened last episode, even though, like, I don't really feel it was totally my fault. But I'm going to try to stop the confusion here. And if somebody invites me to a party, and I'm not even, like, close to finishing the quest, then I just won't accept the invite. I'll just say, just tell them right from the get-go, like, I'm finishing a quest, and I'll be around in, like, I don't know, 10 to 20 minutes. And if you're still looking for somebody, then I'll message you. Because as a group leader, I can see why from there, they had players on one side saying, we don't want to wait, and then you have, like, a player saying, like, I want to wait. And then you don't want to be that guy that goes, all right, you're gone, pal. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be that guy, so it puts you in a tough situation. So I'm not going to do that to party leaders anymore. Even though, like, I'm really trying to get into dungeons, but I don't think it's the right thing to do. So yeah, it's kind of my bad. So it looks like these basilisks turned these trolls into stone or ice or whatever that is, which is kind of cool. I think we're in the right spot. I hope we are. Seems like we are. That's why we got disarmed from a hammer on his head. Alderman. I wonder where we turn in this Platinum Disc quest. Oh, Thunderbluff. Where's the STV? There it is. Near the Crystal Vine mine to the north. So this is where we are. And then it says, Venture companies mining near the Crystal Vine mine. They can't get into the mine because of all the basilisks, but they're still up to dig up take the crystals from them. From who? And show them that they don't have the run of the jungle? Bring me those crystals as proof. Oh, so we need to go attack those oh my gosh. Sorry about that, guys. I thought it was the basilisks. So yeah, they're mining there. We need to, we actually need to fight those goblins. That's going to be tough. So it actually made me run away. So yeah, back to fighting the goblins. There's one. Oh, we got another paladin here. Level 44, called Zandolf. That's good. Oh, looks like we're gonna get some pages here. Get him. There we go. There we got our first crystal. So the drop rate's not that bad. Looks like we might be in trouble, though, here. I hope we don't have to use, lay on hands. I think I'm just going to hold this up. And then we'll kind of wait till he gets a little bit low, because he's going to run away. So we don't want him pulling more. Problem is that this fight's a little close. And looks like Shathar wants to group up. Should we group up with Shathar? I don't know what this is for. Hey guys. Hey guys, I am doing a quest. It's gonna be 20 minutes. If you want to keep me in the group, cool. If not, that is also fine. There we go. See? Laying down the law right away. And then we will see if we can do this dungeon at the end. What quest and how long? I'm in Arathi, so nowhere near the stone. Getting blue crystals from goblins in STV. Need 9. And there we go. So it's up to them. I don't even know what dungeon this is for. He says he's in Arathi, so that means I guess this is for another dungeon, which is one that we want to do. I think this might be for Armory. So there we go. I don't think that's toxic at all. I'm not holding any information back. It's on them. In 20 minutes. See, I don't know how people are questing. His name's Chat Hi. Good luck. If you replace me, that is fine. Okay, there we go, 20 minutes. So if they have trouble finding somebody, by the time we're done the quest, then... Because I don't want to just be like, okay, guys, quitting this quest, going to do a dungeon. Like, I kind of want to just finish the quest. I came all the way here to finish it. And there we go. So there's no confusion. And, yeah, if they replace me, they replace me. If it takes longer than 20 minutes, that's completely fine as well. And then we'll keep his name here, Chathar. And it'd be good to do another STV dungeon, especially Armory, because there's a couple bosses we need to defeat to complete this quest. I don't think we'll go into Library and finish that one, even though it would be nice to do Library. But I don't see that happening. Okay. There's one down here. I'm gonna click this buff back on. And I probably want to change my binds before I do a dungeon as well. This guy's gonna run away here. Oh no. I wish we had our stun for that. At least we got our stun for this level 39 compact Harvest Reaper. Come on. There we go. Finally got one of the procs. Oh man. Wish we got that one shot. That finishing blow is like 50% of his health almost. If there's any down here. There's one. It's not a bad quest either. Like, we're getting like 10 blue crystals. Remember in Classic, this was like a real pain. I had to slay like 30 plus of these guys just for 10. Seems like it's like 1 in 3, which is not too bad. Oh my gosh, guys threw dynamite at me. I always thought it'd be cool if there was like a goblin like base class, like an engineer class like that like uses engineering. I guess you could just say an engineer in WoW is kind of like that, so they don't really need to add a class. But I always thought like a robot or like a robotics engineering class would be kind of cool. And I wonder what's going to be the next class, if they ever add one. I don't think there's going to be one in the next expansion. It's been a while since we got a new class, too. It's BFA, Shadowlands, we didn't get a new class. We got some new races, though. But there has been a new class since Legion, which is a long time ago. It's like over 5 years. I think it's really hard to add new classes to the game so frequently due to, you know, balancing issues and stuff like that. Eventually, they're going to have to stop, right? Right? I guess. Like, isn't it... it's probably pretty tough to balance. But the balancing just becomes more and more work when you add more classes. For PvP and PvE. No, don't let him run. No. Don't do it. Ah. Why? Why me? Okay, this is run time. Okay. Let's keep on running. Don't run into that panther. Gotta love Bubble for that. And that's one thing that kind of sucks about melee. You end up pulling a lot of stuff. Unless you're use like a ranged weapon. Like we could use our judgment to pull. That would help out a lot. But at least we got one down there. Oh man, it's a 2. I think we can do this. Full mana, no bubble. I think I should have saved that stun, probably. 2 vengeance procs and a health pot. Come on, hit him. Here we go. Good job. Okay. We could heal here. Let's see what happens. It's kind of rough. Do it again. There we go. We should be good. Oops. Let's use a different seal there. Get him! Maybe we didn't pick up that... Yeah, we didn't loot that goblin. So we'll have to do that. It's a bunch around him, though, so it's going to take us some time. Hopefully the body doesn't disappear when we get to him. Alright, 3 more crystals. We got a patrol coming in. Also had a pretty fun BG yesterday. I've been BGing on my rogue a bit, just trying to farm a little bit of PvP gear. Oh man, okay, we're in trouble. Gotta run. Hopefully when we jump down here, we'll be okay. But yeah, I've been farming a little bit of PvP gear, and I had a fun Warsong Gulch. I wish I videotaped it. It was a close game. We were down 2-0. Played with a couple of my guild mates and friends. And we were down 2-0, and then we came back and won 3-2. Those games are always a lot of fun. They had 3 healers on their team. We had 1 healer. So at the start they were, I don't know, grouped up and we just couldn't beat them in fights. But eventually they kind of let the foot off the gas a little bit. And then, I don't know, we just gained momentum and won the game. There was a part that I thought was pretty epic. Where our flag carrier was running away from the cap. And we had the flag... you know, we got the flag off of their flag carrier, so it's pretty much he got killed, and then the flag was up for like 2 seconds in our flag room, and a warlock feared one of the warriors away from the flag, so he couldn't like retrieve it back for his team, and then I sprinted up, grabbed the flag, and then capped it. Doesn't sound as hype. But it felt pretty crazy, and that tied the game up 2-2. So that was probably one of the more hype moments I've had in TBC, and I've really enjoyed the BGs, man. BGs are a lot of fun. Let's see if we can do anything here. We might have to lay on hands. Heal up again. Yeah, BGs are a lot of fun. I really enjoy what they did. How it's like Horde versus Horde now. And we were actually playing Horde vs. Horde, Warsong Gulch. And yeah, it was tons of fun. I honestly think like TBC might be the best. Like it's my favorite MMO out right now. I obviously like it a lot more than retail. Lost Ark, I'm still kind of just figuring out, and New World's in its growth stages. I think it has a lot of potential. Just needs some time. And the sad thing about the MMO community is that it's not very it doesn't like to wait. You know, if you have problems with your game and the game's not like polished and like pretty much fully released with tons of content in the end game, then yeah, they don't really give you any breaks for that, which is understandable. But I don't know, it is what it is. I hope the new Riot MMO, the game that the company that made League of Legends, is pretty good. And I hope they make a good MMO. I'd like to check that out as well. Because I think they could make a pretty good MMO. They have the lore already set. They have like a huge fan base that likes their game. And I think it would do kind of well. Supposedly the TV show was really good as well. I haven't really checked it out, but people were saying it's a pretty good TV show on Netflix. Yeah, guys, there we go. We finished the quest. I guess I'll help this guy. Drop some hammers on his head. There you go. There we go. He's got a Ravager, too. Let's salute him. Now we will hurt that. That's awesome to have a Ravager axe at that level. Look at that. The proc's kind of crappy, though, for leveling. But if you get in an AoE fight, it's pretty damn good. So yeah, let's check this quest out. Do you have those crystals? I need them. I mean, I need to know the evil venture company is losing the ground in Stranglethorn. Because, you know, we honest folk have to make a living. Great. Wonderful. I can get a bundle for these. That venture company sure picked the wrong jungle to mine in, didn't they? We'd all be in better shape if they moved out of here. Thank you, Travidon. You've done a good deed this day. So it kind of feels like we're helping the bad guys, but we're also fighting the bad guys at the same time. That is the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.